Oh, thank you, Mary. Okay.
You Raymond's teacher?
Yes. Many years ago. And you were delighted.
You're How did you get on the table?
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Atme Osran Hanna. I'm the Vice President for University Advancement, and this division does organize this lecture series. Today, we are pleased to host Raymond N. Brown and Wanda Aiken Brown, human rights advocates who are among only a few American attorneys admitted to practice before the International Criminal Court in The Hague. And it's also a delight and an honor to have with us an alum and a benefactor of NJCU, Serafina Fiore Banish, who is a former teacher of Mr. Brown, who we are going to call an alum of our university because he has attended the demonstration school here at NJCU from, I believe, 1954 to 1960. So he was part and parcel of the spirit of the university and the college, and Ms. Serafina Fiore taught him. Thank you for being with us. As we are gathered here today in Jersey City, we would be remiss if we did not mention that Mr. Brown is a son of the late Ray Brown of Jersey City, who received an honorary degree from this institution in 1979. He was a legendary lawyer who argued and won some of New Jersey's highest profile cases. Among his clients were Reuben Hurricane Carter, Joanne Chismart, Jose Battle, and Amiri Baraka. Apparently his son has brought similar talent into the arena of international law. I have no doubt that these lectures will help us to recharge our sense of personal responsibility and enhance our respective connections to the global community. Immediately following the lecture, as you all know, we have a reception upstairs in front of the Lemmerman Gallery. You'll have the opportunity to view a very interesting exhibition called Flesh Art. 4 of our alumni have contributed works to that exhibit. It's very interesting. It's curated by Jose Rodero. It explores how selected artists delve into the meaning and implications of flesh on many levels through painting, sculpture, photography, installation, and video. Thank you for being with us, and at this time I'm going to bring up Dr. Louise Stanton to introduce our speaker.
Good afternoon. As I was researching the background of Raymond Brown via YouTube and other materials, what struck me is that he was a global citizen even before the phrase was created. By global citizen, I mean that we are part of a global community, and as individuals, we have rights and responsibilities, not only towards people in faraway places, but also locally right here. Raymond Brown is the embodiment of how to be a true global citizen. I'd like to tell you why. Mr. Brown was born in Jersey City and has lived in New Jersey most of his life. He received his bachelor's degree from Columbia University, where he majored in history and government, and he received his law degree from the University of California at Berkeley. When he graduated from law school, he returned to New Jersey to join his father's law practice. Together, they tackled corruption and criminal cases. Today, he is a partner in the New Jersey law firm of Greenbaum, Rowe, Smith, and Davis, where he chairs the white-collar crime practice group. This is far from the whole story about Raymond Brown. His roots as an activist began at home. His grandparents were activists on behalf of workers' rights. His parents were civil rights activists. At Columbia, he became an activist against the Vietnam War and against the university's plan to build a gym in a public park adjacent to a black neighborhood and opposed by the residents. The university never did build that gym. In the 1990s, he found a voice and place in the media. He became a regular analyst on Court TV, and as an anchor, he covered national and international stories. His coverage of the Bosnian war crimes at The Hague renewed his interest in international law. He also began teaching law at American University's Cairo program, and locally at Seton Hall University School of Law and the Whitehead School of Diplomacy and International Relations at Seton Hall. Going global in 2003 meant that Raymond Brown and Wanda Aiken were appointed co-lead defense counsel at the Special Court for Sierra Leone. Their task was to defend the second-ranking member of the Revolutionary United Front, an organization accused of crimes against humanity. Bringing us to the present, Ms. Aiken and Mr. Brown founded the International Justice Project. In 2004, represented the first victims from Darfur to be recognized by the International Criminal Court. In addition, Mr. Brown and Ms. Aiken Brown have done work supporting political dissidents in Egypt for Human Rights First, previously known as the Lawyers Committee for Human Rights. And Mr. Brown has been on the organization's board of directors since 1999. He once said, "In a sense, the old battles are fought anew on new turf." From Jersey City to Newark, to New York City, to Berkeley, to Cairo, to Darfur, and to Sierra Leone, and back to Jersey City, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce our own global citizen, Raymond Brown.
In wake of the most remarkable regional uprisings we can all remember, we may also be starting to realize that many of us truly do not know a number of things, including what the U.S. government's role has been and is in sustaining dictatorships throughout the world. So it seems that this may be a marvelous opportunity to begin to better educate ourselves in understanding our connection or our lack of connection to human rights throughout this world. Today our lecture series is fortunate to have two prominent guest speakers, Raymond Brown and Wanda Aiken Brown, who might be able to help us.